Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're looking at PowerPoint and specifically the transition option that is Morph. There's lots of videos on YouTube on Morph. Specifically, I want to look at how we could use it as part of a starter activity to enable students to, for you to check students' understanding of particular terminology. So what we're going to try and do is, if I just do a preview of one I've done already. With the Morph feature, we can take a collection of letters in the form of an anagram, and then once the students have had some time to work it out, we get that wonderful reveal. So we'll just go back. It's really nice. So what we've done is we're going to go through and show you how to achieve that feature, and just give a real slick reveal when it comes to the anagram being discovered at the end of the session. So let's jump back in. So what we've done is, on this one, I've gone into insert text box. So I've inserted a text box. I've then added my letter. I've made sure my letter is a reasonable size. So we go to the home section. You can see I've got 96 point, which gives it a really nice size for the slide. I've then duplicated that multiple times and added the word in. So having got it once, and I'm happy that's all lined up, we then duplicate the slide. And then you just model it around. So we're just going to move it around a bit. So let's take that D and swap it with that F. Now, the really clever amongst you would probably spell another word, but for the purpose of this, I'm just going to move these letters around. And make sure I don't spell anything that's rude. Ideally, you want to keep the alignment the same, so when it does its reveal, it just moves the letters in order as opposed to moving them up and down. So I could move that further. So having done that, we select the original slide, and then we hold the shift key and select the next slide. We then come up to the transitions menu and go to Morph, and you get a preview of it there. Now at the moment we've got them going the wrong way around because we want to start with the muddled letter, so let's just move those round and then we'll just have a quick preview and see if that works. So we'll go to present and we'll go to the next one. And there you get your reveal. So I think it's a really nice way of developing students' language skills by giving them that transition. So you could do a number of those anagrams at the start of the lesson and then give the students some time to resolve it. And then once they have, you could give your reveal in that very slick way. The other thing you can do it with is you could do it as a sort of sorting activity or a sequencing activity. So same process. I've inserted some shapes. I've just gone to insert shape. I've added my shapes, put some text in, you could put images in, and then it could be that it's a sequencing or an odd one out activity. So again, what I'm going to do is duplicate the slide. This time I want to pick the one that's the odd one out, which in the case of this is the shutter. So I'm going to move that up and potentially change its color. So we'll just go to fill. So back to the home menu, we'll change the fill on that to orange. And then we're going to do the same process. So obviously you can make it as complicated as you want, but we're just going to have those simple elements. You could do that as a timeline and get the students to have a think about what the order is and then do the reveal. So again, we select both the slides we want to be involved in that process. We come up to transitions, we go to Morph, and then we'll just give it a preview. So we'll come to preview. And then you could say to the students, now you could have more boxes, it could be more complicated than this, but for the purposes of this video, it gives them that idea that that's the odd one out. So you can imagine it being a much more complex sequence and you get the reveal there. So there you go, a really great way to use the Morph tool to provide that reveal of an answer or in the case of earlier, to use it to really give your anagram a really slick look. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, remember to subscribe to the channel and join me again soon for more EdTech videos. Thanks for watching.